So before getting married and filing for a spouse visa, you want to be sure to avoid making this mistake. So if you are not yet married and you're choosing between the fiancé and spouse visa path, if your fiancé has children that he or she would like to have come with them to the United States, typically the best option is going to be a fiancé visa, especially if those children are already over the age of 18 and under the age of 21. So what am I talking about? Why is the fiancé visa better? Well, the spouse visa is an application that you can file for your spouse after you're legally married. You can also file for your stepchildren. Those are separate applications. And immigration defines stepchild as any children who were under the age of 18 at the time of marriage. So any children over the age of 18 at the time that you get married, you're not able to petition for them. And so they would have to wait a very long time before there would be any options for them to be able to come to the United States. In this situation, if there are children over the age of 18, the fiancé visa is the best option. Why? Because the fiancé visa allows you to petition not only for your fiancé, but also for your fiancé's children who are under the age of 21. So this is a conversation that I have with couples before they embark on their immigration journey. And if they tell me that they have children that they want to include as part of the application, if any of those children are over the age of 18, the fiancé visa is the best option. Once a child turns 21, they fall into a completely different immigrant category. And so there are still options for petitioning for children over the age of 21 in the future, but we're talking about decades-long wait for those children to come. So it's always heartbreaking for me when I have couples who come to me after they're married, after they've filed for their spouse visa, and they ask, okay, how do we bring our children as well, my stepchildren? And if those children were over the age of 18 at the time of the marriage, there's no immediate option. And oftentimes I have to tell those couples, there'll be an option in the future once your fiance becomes a green card holder to petition for those children. But we're talking about decades-long wait in most cases. And so that's heartbreaking. And I want you to avoid that mistake on your immigration journey. So again, if you are considering both paths, if you're not yet married and you haven't filed the spouse visa, if there are children over the age of 18, you definitely want to consider whether or not the fiancé visa is a better path for you. I invite you to check out our free resource center at immigrationforcouples.com, and I will post that link in the comments as well. Thanks for watching.